hear the crowd. Talking racing now, we're revving loud. From Daytona nights to Talladega days, we're chasing rumors, hearing what they say. Pit crews hustle, tires burning fast. News and whispers, nothing's gonna pass. Talking racing now, we're hitting the track. NASCAR stories, no looking back. Engines roar and the fans all cheer. Every lap we're bringing the latest here. From rookie rides to legends known, victory lanes and dynasties grown. We'll spin the tails where speed's alive. Every week the racing vibes. Talking racing now, we're hitting the track. NASCAR stories, no looking back. Engines roar and the fans all cheer. Every lap we're bringing the latest here. Green flags flying, hear the sound. Talking racing now, the best show around.
It is Talking Racing Now. I am Sean Stanley. He is the great Spencer O'Neill. Together, Talking Racing Now. Oh, I heard a can top. I think I heard a pop top.
Little bit of carbonation in this one.
All right.
Got our fins up. You know what I mean?
Got the schedule released today. So yeah, looks great. Looks great.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't looked.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a good schedule. Not one primetime game. Not even a Thursday night game.
Good.
Although I stand corrected. There's a couple 425s. I don't know if one of those is
Considered prime time because it's like
yeah,
the only game.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's like whatever Netflix game or whatever the hell they got going on there. But we are here talking some racing.
That's right.
Talked wrestling last night, some racing tonight. And Watkins Glen has come and gone. There was a dust NATO or whatever that is, a dirt NATO. I don't know what happened there. But
Dirt Devil.
Dirt Devil. Okay, there we go. And picked up and put down a little camping, I don't know, what was that, a cover tent?
It looked like a whole tent, but I'm not sure if it was
I didn't see the,
a canopy that, I'm not sure.
Yeah. But it stopped the race. Well, it didn't stop the race, but put the race under yellow. And you know what? We went over some topics earlier, and we'll talk the Watkins Glen race, and Spencer will talk more about it than I will because I'm not a big fan of road courses. Anybody that's been listening to the show long enough knows. Not a big fan of the road courses. I understand they have to be there, but I feel like it's the SVG Invitational.
Too many right turns.
Yeah, man. Those guys don't stand a chance against SVG in these courses, bro. Dude came back out in 28th place, I think they said.
Yes.
And just drove to the front. And what was funny was they time encapsulated? Is that what they call it when they speed it up?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, NASCAR took it and they sped up the thing, but they got from when he left pit road in 28th position, and they got all the way up to when it gets to the green flag, or to the checkered flag, and wins the race.
So we miss all sorts of things on a road course, but they followed SVG the entire time. That's what you're telling me?
And pretty much, yeah. They made sure that they had a camera there in case something.
Yeah, it's the SVG camera.
Yeah, man. I mean, again, and I'm trying to remember. I don't know when he pitted, but he went through the field with 28. He was in 28th when he came out, and he drove to the front. And, on a road course.
25, 26 laps, 28, something like that, yeah.
So about basically picking up a position every lap or two.
It was more than that, yeah, because, maybe two a lap because, he ended up getting a 7-second lead, so he didn't just pass, he took a lead and ran away with it.
Yeah, and I know a lot of those guys were on the old tires by the time
they were.
SVG, but again, it seems like he can go further in these races
He can.
and uses equipment so much better
He can.
than anybody else on this. The only one that's, I guess, close to him is Zilich, but even Zilich was what? I don't know where he finished, but, I mean, it seemed like he was leaps and bounds better than Zilich with this car on at Watkins Glen, at least.
Yeah, the only two drivers I've heard of that are experimenting, and they're not doing it during the race. They're experimenting with the idea of trying to use the clutch like SVG does, has been Joey Logano and Austin Cindric.
Yeah,
They tried it a little bit in practice, and I mean
didn't
very
work
little
for
bit.
Logano too well.
No. They definitely did not use it in the race.
Man,
If you listen to SVG, which I don't take him very seriously, he claims that there's not an advantage. It's just something he's used to doing. But, I mean, obviously he's got skills at a road course that maybe aren't only the clutch because, he came from supercars. It's a very similar car to the next-gen car. And that's what they do. It's all road courses, right? So, he's tried and true and tested, and he's excellent at them. And we've seen that since Chicago, 4 or 5 years ago.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And again, for everything that SVG has, he's been getting better on ovals, and we know how he is on road courses. If he could make something actually stick, man. All right, tu papa.
My father, yay!
Tu papa, but I got you, Frankie Fresco.
No, 2 is better. 2 papa is better. Yeah.
It's our papa. He's in there.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say was, man, Logano, another bad day, man.
Yeah.
I don't get, and again, I go back thinking, and I'm like, man, if it wasn't for winning in, where would Logano have really placed doing
I don't know.
the other seasons?
I don't remember it being this bad, but maybe
I don't
it was
remember being
because,
this bad, but a lot of the times it was he won in that last group to be able to make it into.
Yeah.
If it's points racing, I don't know that, he's got that championship or the 2 championships. But again, that's the way it is. He played it by the rules and he made it work. But when you watch the trouble that he's having, and then Blaney's issue really is his pit crew. I mean, I know he doesn't really do great on the road course. I'm not holding that against any of these guys, honestly.
Yeah, it's just a race you kind of got to get through.
Yeah, but it's it just seems like Logano's been running pretty bad. At least the last 4 races, I think. And Blaney's been running good, but he's been having to pass 300 cars a race.
Right. So
And then there's your boy. There's the 2.
There's the 2. Yeah, Austin's doing what Austin's doing. Hey, Lynn, Austin's currently 15th. He's been having better weeks. He got a top 10 this week. He got himself an 8th, I want to say.
Yep.
And he qualified at 3rd or 4th. I mean, he's a decent road course driver.
He's gonna keep himself in that seat. Watch. He's gonna keep himself in that seat just for you.
That's fine. I don't mind Austin Cindric, but I am excited about the idea of something else. So, we'll see. It could always be worse, so you never know what you're getting.
Yeah, no soup for you.
Yeah. Listen, when Riley Herbst came up, nobody thought that he was going to be Riley Herbst now, right? And it seems like he's starting to get it. But you never really know when these guys come up who they're going to be. I mean, we're still
but
not
also they get thrown into and look, man. 2311 feels like Hendricks to me. Back in the day, you had the garage that was 24 and 48, and then you had the garage that was 5 and what was the other number? 88. Basically, I think junior, right? I mean, for the most part, it was the 5 and the 88, and the 24 and 48 was winning, and the 5 and whoever else. I mean, I know became junior.
Yeah,
was okay, but they weren't, and that's what I feel like 2311 is. It's like, okay, it's Reddick, it's Bubba, and we'll give some scraps to Riley, make them run okay, but make sure these 2 are getting the goods in a way. And again,
well, yeah, you got to give Tyler at this point. You got to give Tyler the most attention.
Oh no,
right?
Tyler gets for this year.
Yeah,
Tyler gets the palace. I mean,
absolutely.
Whatever we got to do, Tyler Reddick gets the house right now.
And I feel like we've seen less performance from Bubba Wallace this season than we did last year.
Yeah,
in total.
but also
you know?
it hurts him that Tyler Reddick is running so well.
Yeah.
Because last year Bubba felt like he was the face of 2311 because of how bad Tyler Reddick was running.
Yeah, Tyler had a rough year last year.
And
you know,
then
he had
now
the personal
this
issues
year,
going on. It was hard. Yeah.
And this year it's the exact opposite. It's like Tyler's
back.
At this point, honestly, Tyler's going to become the face of Toyota.
Christopher Bell is not showing up.
Nope. Denny Hamlin's got 2 years left.
He's on his way out.
It's Bubba or Tyler to me right now, unless they figure out somebody big to put in the 11 when Hamlin leaves.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't know. He might be the face of Toyota. I mean, he probably already is. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think he's being groomed for that, and I think Denny Hamlin would love that.
Yeah, very much so.
And so would MJ, you know. But
yeah, very very much so.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. And now here's the topic I wanted to ask you that I didn't go over with you.
Sure.
The All-Star race ends the season for Fox.
Yes.
Overall, how do you think the Fox has been for the NASCAR this year?
I like it when it's on FS1. When it's on FS1, I'm pretty pleased with what we're getting. When we're on the actual Fox channel, you know, on Sunday afternoons or whatever, it's too much. The commercials are driving me crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's every 4 or 5 laps. It's missing pit stops. It's going picture in picture, and I mean, picture in picture is
laps
like, it's crazy
in between the stages.
Yeah,
we
and
love so much on this show.
Absolutely, you know, we're starting stages at short tracks 10, 15 laps in, and there's only like 50 of them. So now you got 35 laps, and I'm excited to see a little difference. I enjoyed Prime last year from what I remember.
Be much difference though, man. I don't.
Because
everybody's going to be getting that rub, man. Everybody wants to get the money, sponsorship money, and that's just not going to go away. I mean, again, maybe they can do more picture in picture or whatever, but I mean, it's still like when they go picture in picture, it's like, oof. I mean, and to be honest, I was listening to the radio, and they went to commercials quite a bit as well, even on the radio. I was like, I mean, because it's the road course, so there's more things in between, you know, and things like that. But man, they were constantly on commercial. It felt.
Yeah, I tried to do the thing where you turn on the radio and pause the race for like a minute and catch it and try to put it together. And yeah, it wasn't MRN, it was PRN last week.
PRN, yep.
And it wasn't even. I had to turn it off. It wasn't listen. It was better. It was better with the commercials on the television. To be honest with you, it was not even listenable.
Good deal. Yeah. So I mean, overall, I think it probably about a B or a C for the coverage this year for Fox. To me,
I mean, I like everybody
Harvick.
that's there.
I like Harvick. I like Boyer, but I feel like sometimes they mail it in, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just mail like, this race isn't really what. Like, ugh.
Yeah, and I feel like we've gotten. I mean, I enjoy it, but you know, I guess I'm a sicko. But from the perception, I mean, like I said, I was at Kansas and I had a great time. But
yeah,
from my understanding, the television product was absolutely terrible, right? So
I think the racing product is good, but it's just like I can do without a little bit. I like their little shots every once in a while, but for 400 miles, having to listen to them like in a car.
Yeah,
I think I would stop at a Wawa. When they went in, I would drive off. You know, sometimes, man, when they get certain, and there's certain things that, like, I could sit there and listen to them all day on.
Right.
But there's certain things where it's just like, okay, all right, we kind of beat that horse's.
I'm ready for some Dale Jr., man. Let's go.
Very interested to see how some of these guys are going to take this because, again, there's been a lot of ripping going on and kudos as well, but it feels like people are actually looking at the broadcasting now and kind of throwing shots. It's going to be interesting to see what the others pick up as it goes along. Is like, okay, all right, they didn't like this. Well, then we won't do that. Or whatever, you know, again, maybe they feel, well, we can do it different or better, and they do the same thing. I don't know. But
We'll see.
I'm happy that we're gonna get some new and you know what's funny is I can't believe we only had two different sets of teams before now compared to what we have now. Like it used to be Fox and then went straight to NBC.
Right.
And that was it. But it just felt different, I guess. But yeah, so
who comes up after Prime? Prime is 6 weeks, I think.
Yeah, Prime, and then it goes to the Prime 6 races sets up for the
end of the season.
No. It sets up for the challenge that they have.
Oh, yep.
The 6 weeks sets up for the next challenge, which is Prime to
which the infamous Ty who won? Ty Dillon last year?
Yeah, Ty Dillon won last year. Yeah. No.
No, he was second.
No, Ty Gibbs beat Ty Dillon, right? It was Ty versus Ty, wasn't it?
It was Ty versus Ty, yeah.
So I think Ty Gibbs won it, beating Ty Dillon, because Ty Dillon lost because he beat Denny Hamlin was the number 1 seed, and he got beat in the first round by Ty Dillon. And
I think everybody
all the way.
Didn't everybody get cleaned out at Dega or something?
Yeah. That was
or Atlanta, maybe. I forget. Yeah,
it was one of those races, and I want to say, is it not Netflix? Right?
Is Netflix getting NASCAR?
I don't know.
I know they got the show, which I don't watch. Probably should, but I don't remember hearing that.
All right, hold on. I'm doing the handy dandy here.
Yeah. Investigate.
All right, so it goes to what the hell are we doing here? All right. This is officially. Give me the schedule. I'm going to NASCAR.com. We'll figure this out. All right, so now we go to Prime and then TNT.
Okay.
TNT is the one so the Prime sets up for the TNT, and then it goes to USA, NBC, which is Universal.
Okay, got it.
To USA.
And then the last 3 races are on NBC.
Prime leads to the TNT setup. That's the races. You qualify during Prime, you race out in TNT.
Yeah, the TNT gets the in-season challenge.
Yeah, and then you finish it up with NBC and the Chase.
Okay.
On USA and NBC.
Well,
there we go.
One more race. C'est la vie. Thank you, Fox.
Yeah.
See you next year, maybe, I guess. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, no, I think they're there for a while. I think they just redid this deal.
So, yeah, is that why Mike Joy was getting some love on X? Is he done now, almost?
I feel like it's almost that. And again, here's the other problem with it, man. I love Mike Joy. But, dude, when the other guy for NBC, Liam, I just feel
the Australian dude.
Yeah, it just changed something for
I
me
like
when
him.
When I listen to the races, it's different.
Well, he's got a little something extra. He's got a little excitement.
Because he's used to doing like the Indy and stuff like that and all that. So he throws a little bit in there where Mike Joy kind of feels like the guy that keeps everything calm, even tempered. And then Kyle, Clint, and Kevin are the rowdy bunch, and he kind of brings it back down.
Right. I don't want to bring it back down. I want to keep it up.
Yeah, man. It's like, let's do this, man. Let's do this, man. Show me some passion.
Right.
But hey, hopefully, look, man. If it is Mike Joy's last year, thank you for many, many seasons of the NASCAR broadcast.
Absolutely, dude. That's a voice that will be, recognizable as the voice of NASCAR or a voice of NASCAR for decades.
And who was the other one? I'm going back in time here. Dr. Jerry Punch, right? Wasn't that the guy always on pit road or something?
Yeah, and then there was Larry. I want to say McReynolds. Am I wrong? Larry McReynolds? Or was
he's
he
the crew chief, but he's there.
Yeah,
he's been there for a while. But there's Larry McReynolds. I don't know if that was the guy. I remember them always like, we're going to sit Dr. Jerry Punch down in the pits. And it's like, I just remembered that. That always stuck with me, man. And Mike Joy, and of course Daryl when he was doing it. But there's some names where you look at it and it's like, all right, man. Sometimes I think they get too fancy and try to push some of these guys out and do it maybe a little too soon. Because look, now the Daryl I saw on the with Michael on the grid walk, yeah, it's time. But I think you pushed him out a little early. He could have got a couple more years in there.
You definitely don't bring him back now though.
Yeah, at least on the pre-show, you could have had him at least on there. That's the other thing too. I think with Clint and Kevin is the first hour of the pre-show is with them, and then you go to them in the booth, and it's just like, I've heard these guys for an hour talking, man. Let's get a different pre-show up there.
So speaking of being in the booth, we were just talking about Joey.
Yeah.
Joey's a parent. He's got to be in his late 30s, right?
Yeah.
He's in the booth all the time.
Yeah. Oh no, he's gonna
Friday, Saturdays in the booth. You think he's checked out?
I don't know if he's checked out.
Your success
but
as a race car.
It's definitely dimming down. I'll tell you that much.
Right.
Because even like when he got wrecked out that one race, he's just like, just racing.
So your
That's
success
the
is
old Joey Logano. I remember Logano
right.
he would blame everybody but himself, even though he caused the wreck.
Right. I mean, some of your success as a race car driver is your ability or willingness to take certain risks.
Yeah.
Right. And naturally, that goes down as you get older. So it's not necessarily that you can't drive the car at 55. It's that at 55, you're not willing to do the things you used to do.
Yeah.
Right. So like as you get older, you start taking less risks. You've got things to lose. You get in your head, and that's why Dale was such an anomaly. I mean, we lost him early, so we don't know how long he could have gone on for, but he drove. He was still the same Dale at the end.
Yeah, but that's ultimately what I mean.
It's ultimately what got him. So
I was gonna say, if some of these racers are thinking of that, that would cause them to be like, we saw what happened when racing was, Dale's life.
Right.
What happened? I mean, he got killed protecting the lead of his son and the two cars of his.
Speaking of old people driving. Is Richard Childress really going to get in a race car?
Yeah, with Cletus McFarlane.
That's real?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
I have to watch that. Find that. Is that like a real race, or is that just him getting in a car and fucking around on like the YouTube channel?
I think it's like one of those, like what they used to have at Hialeah Speedway. It's one of those, the Interstate Battery 200 at the local track.
That's wild.
So they bring him there. I mean, I know Earnhardt's done a couple with the Cars Tour, and he's done a couple at certain tracks.
Yeah, he was just out racing on the Cars Tour not that long ago.
And Kevin's done a few now, and Kyle does a few with Brexton and things like that. There's a couple guys out. Casey Kane just won his first dirt race.
He did. Casey Kane's out in the dirt.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's there's a lot of guys. Ryan Preece. Like when I watch the Flow Racing, I'm like, on a Wednesday night, I'm like, did they just say what? And who?
Yeah, I mean, you can watch Kyle Larson and Corey Day every Friday.
Yeah.
Doing, is it Outlaws or what is it? It's Winged.
Outlaws,
I know it's Winged. Yeah.
Yeah. World of Outlaws. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know. It's just like, man, dude. Like, and you hear the ARCA guys and, the guys that it's a lot of the up and comers or even the ones that just want to race, man. And it was like, man, I don't remember that many people being in there, but I think it's just opened up more avenues for these guys because of everything.
Yeah, agreed.
We got the All-Star race coming up. Go ahead and go over it. You said there was 19 confirmed so far?
Yes. So there are 19 drivers that are locked into the main event. So first off, the what it looks like is there's going to be...
Oh, you got the rules too, so...
Yeah, so there's going to be two segments. The first segment is split into two parts. There's 75 laps where they come in the order, right? Then they stop for a competitive stop. And then, well, a non-competitive stop, really. It's a competition stop, whatever the hell that means. And then the field is augmented, so it's flipped. And then they restart for the second 75. And that will get some people into the main race. So there's 19 confirmed. There's going to be 26 for the main race, which is 200 laps, which is the second thing.
So that means 7 cars will advance from the 75 lapper?
So 19 are guaranteed. One person's going to be a fan vote, and then 6 are going to get in through that first race thing that they're doing.
Okay. So the top 6, I'm guessing.
Right. Of the people that probably aren't I don't know if it's just the people that aren't in it
the
or
Austin
what that is.
Cindric's and those guys. Yeah, the Austin Cindric's and
Well, Cindric's locked in, baby. So
what? Because it's qualifying, right?
right. So the 19 drivers that are locked in, they're locked in one of three ways. They are any driver who has won a points race in 2025 or 26. So anybody that was in the playoffs last season is in the All-Star race this year. There's former champions and former Cup Series champions that are running full-time, and then previous All-Star race winners who are full-time. So those are the three. I don't know if anybody's a previous All-Star race winner that's full-time that got in that way, but the 19 that are in, you got Larson, Hamlin, Bell, Byron, Blaney, Logano, Elliott, Chastain, Reddick, Kyle Busch, Keselowski, Bubba Wallace, Shane Van Gisbergen, Ty Gibbs, Carson Hocevar, Josh Berry, Austin Cindric, Austin Dillon, and Chase Briscoe.
All right, I'm going to say Kyle Busch got in with the former All-Star winner.
I believe that's probably former champion. Former champion that's full time.
Champion. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because he was a former champion.
Mm-hmm. And then Austin Dillon. I don't know how Austin Dillon got it. Did he win a race last year to get in the playoffs?
No,
I thought that was 2 years ago.
Last year, it was the year before, right?
Yeah.
So he must have won an All-Star race.
He must have. Yeah. Everyone else. Brad Keselowski is probably a former champion that's full time. Everyone else is
win a championship.
He did. The two car. He's the only driver of the two car that's ever won a championship in the two car. Okay. So Dale Earnhardt won a championship when he started the season with a two car, but he ended it with a three. It was in the Wrangler. Yeah. It was this car.
There it is.
Yeah. Got some new bookshelves.
Nice.
They're new to the room. They're moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. Cool. Man.
Got some NASCAR stuff.
I see that. Look at that. Little books back there, got DVDs or something. Oh my God. We just destroyed the room.
Yeah, it's all good. No, so these are the Beatles. So it's the full discography.
Okay.
And then Pokies on top of it.
Gotcha.
And over here we got a little Dolphin stuff, some books. Got Ryan Sandberg up here, which you really can't see.
Rhino, baby.
Yeah.
Rhino.
And then up here, we got up there is a signed football by the offense of the 98 Dolphins.
I don't know if you can see it in mine. You see that white football back there?
Mm-hmm.
That is my prized possession.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
What's it got?
It is signed by the great Don Shula.
Nice. Yeah, my football doesn't have Don Shula. It's a Jimmy Johnson football.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I got a Jimmy Johnson football.
I got the GOAT, baby. Got the GOAT.
No, I got Dan and, some other people, but it's a Jimmy Johnson football. My grandfather used to work at the Fort Lauderdale International Airport. He's always been kind of a schmoozer. So
that's way, man.
The private jet would come in and out of Fort Lauderdale, which makes sense because Miami Gardens is way closer to that.
Yep.
And, I guess he schmoozed up the coach and got me a football. I was like 10.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So who's the quarterback? Fiedler?
No. It was Dan Marino. Yeah, it was Marino.
Right. Marino was there. I'm thinking after Marino left, that was Wannstedt.
Yeah, not yet. He wasn't gone yet.
Yeah. Jimmy had all the way up to the end. They went out together. They were tied at the hip together, buddy.
Jimmy hated it, but they were tied.
Oh, they hated each other. I don't know how it is now, but I know they wanted I wish they would have been into a NASCAR scuffle. That would have been good stuff, man.
Right?
All right. What are we looking at in this race at
Dover?
At Dover, yeah, man.
So, Dover is high banks, 1 mile, good speed. It's a momentum race. It's about staying steady. You come in, you hit the corner pretty hard. You come off the gas a little bit. You use the brake to turn your front end just a little bit, and once you're turned around the corner, you hit you hit the gas. You come up through the apex. You ride the wall, and you do it again on the other side. The corners are equal, so it's not like Texas where 1 and 2 is different than 3 and 4. So you kind of see a similar race around the entire thing. It's a lot of high energy. It's a lot of anxiety. It's a lot of G-force. The drivers tend to get kind of pissed off and angry, and there's a lot of fights that traditionally happen at Dover. It's the Monster Mile, so it's kind of taken a back seat. The track is getting a little old. I mean, it's in good condition, but I want to say it's a different. Is it asphalt? Is it concrete? I forget.
I'm sure. I don't think they've redone any of it. So, the interesting thing too is this is not a points race, right? Anymore. This is not.
No,
points.
it's not a points.
This is just money.
Yeah,
so there
just
could
money.
be some good fights here.
It's $1 million.
Yeah, man. Oh, buddy.
Tell you what, when I won the All-Star race in the NASCAR 2025 on the PlayStation there, that $1 million helps buy some good parts and raise the team up. So it's it's pretty essential. You need that money.
Nice old NASCAR 25.
Yeah.
What else? What else we got? You had a couple of topics.
Yeah. So
as well.
we talked about SVG a little bit. I guess we could expand on it a little bit, right? So I am not the person to tell you about how he uses the clutch very well. All I can tell you is whenever they are going into the corners, and they do this in the supercars because they have some rear brake, and the rear brakes will catch the tire, and then you've got like tire hop, and it'll cause some like skidding and bald spots, and you make your tires angry, right? So what they do is they learn to use the clutch going into corners, and they don't like hit it all the way down. They kind of touch on it and like use it almost like a brake. It's kind of interesting. And what it does is it prevents them from messing up their back tires. It prevents them going in a tire hop, and it's just a technique they learn to do. They do it from a very young age. It's how they race cars down there, and he's brought it here. Now they don't necessarily have the tire hop issue in these cars because they're not so heavy on the rear brake. They're pretty front brake heavy, but the way he's using it obviously makes a difference. He's able to keep his equipment in better condition than everyone else, and like I said, some of that may be the clutch, some of that, and the less use of the brake, but a lot of that probably has to do with just his technique and being better. But the run from 28 or 30 seconds back all the way through the field to a 7-second lead and like 26 laps with fresher tires is probably one of the coolest runs we've ever seen. It's very cool. I mean, it's fucking cool. I don't know. There's nothing else to say about it. It's just cool. People talk about. I think I've said this before, right? People talk about wanting certain things. They want ass kicking, right? But then when they get it, they complain about it. And this is another circumstance where you've got a race car driver who is just better than everybody else and was able to go out and show it. And for some reason, people don't like the show. I don't know what to tell you. This is what it's going to be. And until SVG decides he's done, which I don't think he's anywhere near done, I don't think any of these guys are going to be able to figure out the clutch technique. Certainly the older guys are not going to be able to figure it out.
Not in the Generation 7 car or anything like that.
So
now,
if somebody's going to figure it out,
or Xfinity, maybe you got a chance. But
if somebody's going to figure it out, it's going to be somebody young that's got skills. I mean, maybe a Brent Cruz could figure it out. I mean, he's just now 18. He's a damn good road course driver. So maybe. Connor Zilich is still young. He could probably figure it out if he really wanted to, but I don't know when you would have enough track time to really perfect
also
that technique.
I think the same thing with Connor Zilich. Going from, he just looks different in the Gen car.
Yeah.
Compared to what he was, last year.
So let's talk about Connor.
He's got
rumors.
He's got to learn that car, and he will. And then maybe you're right. Maybe by that time he'll be able to challenge with SVG. But right now, nobody's in the
nobody's even
same
close.
tier. We're talking. There's SVG. There's nobody. And then there's finally a tier of NASCAR drivers. I mean,
did you find yourself at any time saying, "Connor, put him in the wall"?
Oh no, I didn't. No.
I was get him, Connor, put him in the wall.
Because again, I don't mind. Like my whole thing too is if you're not stopping for stages, what would have been the lead anyways?
Oh God, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he probably could have stopped and then came back out and still been in leads.
Well, he
At
was
a
also
certain
doing
point.
his own strategy, so who knows?
Yeah. No, I mean, at a certain point. But that's where, again, you grab them all back together, but it's not really like, would he have been in that much trouble, or would it have been really an ass kicking to where you're like, oh, this isn't even fair anymore? Think about this. If he was doing so much and he got like, whatever, a 10-second lead and everybody started pitting, and then he finally pitted and got fresh tires and went by 28 positions, what would he have done if he would have had like already like lapped some of the field? Because he would have if there would have been no stoppage, or there definitely would have been some people lapped. And then he comes out with fresh tires and then does that again. He could have won by a lap or so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they're lucky they stop it and bring it back together, because I don't know that it would have been any better than what it was. And I'm not a big fan of the road courses, but at the same time, man, I love when there's a guy out there that can just drive better than everybody else.
Yeah.
Or understand the track better than everybody else, to know, like it's like Hamlin with was it Martinsville or New Hampshire, whatever one of the one, like there's the one where the braking and he gets in there and he doesn't use up his equipment. Like, that's skill, man. That's what I love. And look, if you can use that to your advantage to get the advantages that you have, more power to you, man.
Absolutely. So we talked about Zilich a little bit. Let's talk about the rumor. Yeah. So rumors out there that Connor could possibly be looked at to go to Hendricks Motorsports. Hendricks.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Move over to the Chevy, go to Hendricks, leave Trackhouse, the people that brought him up, and maybe drive the 48. We could see him in Alex Bowman's car next year, possibly.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Depending on what Bowman's real issue is, maybe.
Yeah, because Alex is a pretty good driver. He had a lot of success until he got hurt, right?
More to this, I think there might be more to this, and maybe they move him and elevate him to some other part of Hendricks, and then it's a great move to me for Hendricks.
Yeah,
you bring in that young Connor Zilich, you get him in some good equipment, you get him driving around, and I mean, right now, Trackhouse, yes, I know SVG dominated on the road course, but I guarantee you put SVG in probably, any of the other cars that were not Trackhouse, other than Hendricks, Gibbs, and all them, he's dominating the road course. And if he was in Hendricks or Gibbs, he might be winning by 3 or 4 laps.
Yeah.
Just kidding, by the way. But I'm just saying, Trackhouse is not what they were before. Like, they had 2 or 3 great seasons, and now it feels like they're on that, they're coming down.
Well, yeah, so the theory I've heard for that is essentially on the first couple of years of the next-gen car, we got a lot of outliers, right? We got a lot of teams that aren't necessarily the big 3 having great, or big 4 now, possibly. I don't know how you look at it. But, some of the bigger teams weren't getting all the wins, right? We had outliers that were winning here and there, and we were getting less and less and less of it. And Trackhouse specifically, right? Like, it's hard. It's hard to win. And then when the big teams start to get information that you don't have, that's theirs, and they've got,
you just hire their crew chiefs.
Hey. Not the crew chief, is the competition director or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah,
that
I'm
means.
sorry. He was a competition director by the time he got hired away. Yeah, he was crew chief the year before.
He's been at the racetracks though. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
Love it. Love a good troll.
Did you see what they did though the day after he did that?
When they've refiled for the second win? Yeah, I love that. I love pettiness too. Oh, yes.
Yeah. No, well, Gibbs refiled.
To say that Spire had won. Oh, well, yeah.
They won using their, they amended it saying, would they have won if they didn't? Petty gets pettier.
I know.
Pettier, trying to out-petty each other now, man.
I don't know that it's a great look for the Gibbs, but anyways.
I don't, yeah, but at the same time, though, it's like, they weren't winning.
No. So before the Watkins Glen race, just obviously throw it out there, mention it. We didn't cover it. Chase Elliott won in Texas. And Texas gave us some pretty big headlines afterwards as far as penalty.
Yeah.
And I say penalty because there were not penalties.
Yeah, should have been.
Yeah. But Ryan Preece punts Ty Gibbs.
Yeah.
And ends up getting a penalty for it. And, it kind of drives him up the racetrack and lets him go. And Gibbs just continues up the racetrack into the wall a little bit. Nothing too crazy. But because he says on the in-camera, on the radio beforehand, like, essentially kind of cursing him out for coming up underneath him, going into one of the corners.
If I get to him, I'm getting him out.
I'm done with him.
Yeah, I'm done with him.
I'm done with him.
If I get to him, he said something like that. If I get to him,
I'm done. I'm done with him.
I'm done with him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
he got to him.
He got to him, and he was done with him. Now, personally, when I saw that, what I saw was Ty Gibbs coming into the corner hard from the outside, taking the low line, which is fine. But if you've been jumping in and out of places using some speed and then slowing down in front of people or taking their lines all day, if you're cutting in front of somebody from the second line into that bottom line, you better be clear, and not just clear of their front, clear of their momentum. And he wasn't. Ryan had to.
But also, man, this is about the other guy too, because like that excuse that, I know we're talking about Priest right now, but when Kyle Busch puts out the telemetry and all this stuff,
you want to talk about Kyle? Let's do Kyle. Yeah,
you are a NASCAR driver, man. Like, okay, he got in front of you and whatever, he came down on you and this and that, and you retaliated. And I get the momentum and I get all that stuff. But, dude, like, you can't just go wrecking people, bro. Like, you're a NASCAR driver. There's going to be enough stuff that happens to where you're beating and banging on each other to where, okay, the guy pulled down in your path. You got tired of it. Well, dude, don't be in that position. That's my thing. It's like, you guys, somewhere along the line, you put yourself in that position to be right beside Ty Gibbs at that time because you had a slow pit, you came out too fast, you did whatever to get put back into the pack. Then, dude, don't cry about it to me, man. That's my thing.
They were running at the edge of the top 10, and they were around each other the entire day.
If you don't mess around, you're up further, man. Dude, no matter what, bro. To me, from now on, NASCAR should do this. You take somebody out, your car hit theirs, you're parked.
See, I disagree. Justice happens on the racetrack.
No,
Ty Gibbs should grow some balls and put them in the wall. And
park them.
And what do you mean, NASCAR? What do you mean?
You took 60 points. You took 25 points from this guy that has no points. Like, what are we doing? You basically just told Ryan Preece the rest of your season is useless because we're going to dock all your driver points. Dude doesn't have enough driver points to give him.
He's 13th.
Yeah.
He was 12th. He was 12th. Okay. He went to 13th.
Yeah. Because I guarantee you on Kolschi or whatever the hell that thing is, Kalshi, they probably said Ryan Preece is the number 13 driver in NASCAR. Yes or no? And somebody in NASCAR was like, I'm winning that bet. 25 points.
Ryan Preece is good.
He is.
I like Ryan Preece.
The thing is, just because people say, hey, I'm going to wreck him and they get wrecked. Like, I mean,
he didn't say he was going to wreck him. He said he was done with him.
I mean, either way, that can be taken as I'm going to take him out and he took him out. I mean, but to me, like, why take points, man? Why take points?
Well, I mean, they'd find him too, but what else are they going to do? You want to park him?
Yeah, you didn't do it to Kyle Busch. He did the same shit.
Well, Kyle Busch's was more egregious in my view.
Well, yeah, but I mean, but he put out pictures and he didn't say anything on the radio, so it was just an accident.
Well, yeah, no. So I don't understand exactly what they were looking at. The picture thing was about how. So the picture part was, how John Hunter Nemechek was essentially coming into where his lane was, and he can't see him to his right because of the Hans device. You can't fucking see it. So you're kind of depending on driving forward based on where everyone else is driving forward.
Don't you have a guy in your ear going, car right? Again.
You think Kyle Busch listens to the spotter?
Well, again, and then whose fault is it? Whose fault is it?
Well, it's John Hunter Nemechek, so I choose
not,
to blame
dude.
him.
So wait a minute. So
it's always John Hunter Nemechek's fault. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Like, that's the thing, man. It's like, dude, man, like, even when I watch like Clint and them like explain stuff, it's like, So it's okay for guys to block air and do all this stuff and things like that. But when they come down and there's another guy there, then it's, well, that guy had it wasn't his line on that lap. What do you mean it wasn't his line on that lap? Don't you search the track for more to see where you run better? I got to ride just this one line because Kyle Busch is down here on this line? No, man.
When you're driving, well, no. When they're driving next to somebody, yeah, they kind of depend on you being in a certain place, and if you're not there,
what
shit
you
happens.
depend on, buddy. I don't care what you depend on. I'm trying to win a race. I'm John Hunter Nemechek, bitch.
Well, then when we get to turn 1, I'm gonna fucking put you in the wall.
That's right, and you should be docked the same amount as Priest.
Nothing. They should be docked nothing.
Your brother goes on a show and was like, "Oh, yeah, Kyle deserves more than him."
But nobody deserved anything. That's the point. Justice happens on the racetrack.
Man, this is worse than the John Cena Classic.
Okay, hold up. Can we go back for a second? So, it's worse than the John Cena Classic. So this is back to, like, you know, people complaining about things, right? Like, we want NASCAR to be aggressive. We want, you know, drivers angry. Hell, we want to see a couple of punches thrown. But now we get angry when somebody gets wrecked. What are we talking about? It's one or the other. You either want the aggression or you don't.
It's faked by NASCAR. That's my problem with the whole thing is, dude, let them fight. Why do you penalize one and not the other? What was the difference?
I'm with you there.
What was the difference? If you're going to penalize
the
one,
difference was
penalize
the radio.
both. If you're not, then but so who cares?
I agree with you, but what did we learn?
It's freedom of speech. Now we're gonna. So what? Because I'm on a podcast and I say I'm gonna go wreck a blue Pinto, and I accidentally hit a blue Pinto tomorrow. It's against me.
Well, maybe I don't know. It could be used. Yeah, it could be used as some evidence against you. Yeah, in the court.
Oh yeah, you would know. I'm sorry.
I you know what? I'm confident you're not going to hit a blue Pinto tomorrow because I don't know where you're going to fucking find one. So
that's what I'm hoping. No,
they've all already blown up decades ago.
Knocking on wood and everything else right now. No Pinto rides by me tomorrow.
Good Lord. Could you imagine hitting a Pinto these days? That thing would explode. Everyone would freak out. They wouldn't know what happened.
Actually, I don't know, man. Those things were built like it might hurt my car more than a Pinto.
Well, one, your car would crumble. So yeah, you probably wouldn't get to the gas tank anymore. You're right.
Yeah. I would be like Kyle Busch. Look at the trajectory. I was on the line, and this guy, look at this.
That's very much what court looks like. Yeah, that's what a traffic court looks like. They get little diagrams and stuff. Yeah, that's
crazy stuff.
That's personal injury stuff right there.
You're right, man. I mean,
action reconstructionist.
Dude, at this point, man, I say just let them handle it, man. Let them handle it.
Thank you. Let them handle it. You know what? Justice happens on the track.
The owners need to grab some huevos too and be like, hey, you guys wreck my cars, then I'm not gonna repair them. Dude, I watched Days of Thunder.
Yeah.
We can't prepare it. You're gonna drive what you got. That's it. Go out there and win it.
I'd love to see that actually.
Tyler Reddick did it.
Missing his entire quarter panel.
Yeah. And he wins.
It gave him an advantage, damn it.
Hey, whatever. Sometimes you work, sometimes it doesn't.
All right. So the only other thing I got that I kind of wanted to mention, just because it's awesome, Caden Honeycutt,
yes,
got 4 wins, 4 races in 2 days last weekend. So he comes in, he wins the ARCA race, wins the truck race, gets his first NASCAR series win, which was awesome. Needs to work on his shotgun. It's kind of lame, but I guess he can't really get into the beer without like the actual side of the beer to do the shotgun with his finger. I don't know. But he kind of just turned it upside down and opened it, which was whatever. So next time we get Caden,
the guy wins 4 races and you bust on his damn celebration. Great.
Well, his shotgun was bad, and they called him out on TV. They're like, you need to work on that. So, but then the next day he goes to the Cars Tour and he wins 2 races. So he's 4 out of 4 for the weekend. Excellent weekend for Caden Honeycutt. Very good job.
Yeah, you know what? I'm never watching Cars again. The tour. If that guy can win every race, I don't need to watch anymore. I hate that when that one guy dominates everything. Terrible. I'm done with racing. No, but it's truly Caden Honeycutt. Good weekend for him, man. And I feel like he's been on the verge of.
He has been.
Not in the NASCAR series.
No, he has been.
In NASCAR series, it's been a like. There's always been something that kept them from winning, whether it's just whatever, a late wreck, and then he was leading. Then they line it back up, and he doesn't get a good start. Whatever could happen, kind of felt like it has happened to him, and I'm just glad, man. I'm happy for him, dude.
Absolutely,
and
me
to
too.
win all those other races too on the weekend. Make it a good weekend for you, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Make it a good weekend.
So, we did pick the Texas race.
Oh yeah.
So let's go over that. So Texas, you chose Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, and Joey Logano. Kyle Larson
Losers.
one of them wasn't. So Larson got you a 34th, so you got you 0 points.
Yep.
Denny Hamlin got a second. Scared me.
Yes. Yep.
Scared me. He got a second, got you 5 points. Joey got almost last. He got 37th. And also got you 0 points.
Thanks, Logano.
You came in with 85 and you left with 90, so you're at 90 points.
All right.
So with Texas, I came in with 56. I had Tyler Reddick, Ross Chastain, and Ryan Blaney. Reddick got 4th, so he got me 5 points. Chastain disappointed me, got me 26th, got me 0 points. Ryan Blaney squeaked it in with a 10th and got me 1. So I got 6 points, and my 56 became 62, and I am on your tail.
That's
at
it, buddy.
28 points behind. I'm catching you. I'm coming. So do you want to pick Dover or no?
Do we know who's? I guess we go with the 19 that are already selected.
Sure. You want to go over them?
Yeah.
All right. So it is Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, Tyler Reddick, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Bubba Wallace, Shane Van Gisbergen, Ty Gibbs, Carson Hocevar, Josh Berry, Austin Cindric, Austin Dillon, and Chase Briscoe. Here, let's pick 2 that are on the list and 1 that's not.
All right, that works. All right, who's first?
I don't know.
Want to flip for it again?
Sure.
All right, heads it's you, tails it's me.
You got a quarter?
Oh no.
I got a Zin. I could flip the Zin.
Yep, do it.
All right. The Zin is heads. Instructions or ingredients are tails. Heads or tails?
I'm tails.
All right. All right. It fell off the table. It is tails. So you're first.
Tyler Reddick.
You are going to regret that because I am taking the last 2 winner of the winner of the last 2 races, Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, but all-star races usually go to.
He's won the last 2
Hendrick's
Dovers,
car.
baby. I'm
Yeah,
taking the last
but
two
not
two
all-star
Dovers.
races. Not all-star races. So therefore, I'm going with Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson.
Yeah, they always give it to a Hendricks guy. Hendricks guy always wins an all-star race.
You know what? With the new crew chief, I'm going wild. Give me
Oh,
Kyle
Rowdy.
Busch. Give me
Oh,
Rowdy.
oh,
Give me
wow.
Rowdy.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Kyle's got a little history at Dover. Let's go for it.
All right.
All right. So then the last person, somebody not on the list.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. I need to see the.
The list is generally people we would pick. So yeah. First, they got to make the damn race.
All right. Hold on a minute. All right, and this gave me a list of like every NASCAR driver. So all right. You know who usually does good at these things? Josh Berry. Woods Brothers. Yeah.
Gonna go Woods Brothers and some Berry.
Go the Woods Brothers. Josh Berry. Yeah, why not?
I am gonna go with Alex Bowman.
Yeah, you don't want to lose that ride.
You don't want to lose that ride. He's been looking a little better since he got back in the car. He's starting to get comfortable again. And once again, he's got some history at Dover that's pretty good. So I'm gonna go with hopefully history repeats itself.
I like it. And next week we'll do the we got the Coca-Cola 600.
Next week we got Charlotte
and
we got the Indy 500
and a very interesting story of somebody trying to do the double.
Yeah, let's talk about that next week.
So that will be talked about next week, and then also we will do the Fox races will be done. So we'll look at the standings.
Sure.
Once again, we haven't done that in a little while because it was getting a little bit Tyler Reddick-esque pulling away. So it didn't really.
Still is.
There was one, and then the rest.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have that and a lot more. Spencer, let them know where they can get a hold of you, man.
Absolutely. You can find me on X at NoldOut87. You can find me here at Talking Racing Now with the great Sean Stanley. You can find me on them YouTube streets, Talking Dolphins, just hanging out. But yeah, hit me up on X.
You can check me out at SS_Sports Talk on X, Stanley Media House everywhere else, Stanley Media House Network on YouTube for Talking Racing Now. We have the Squared Circle Digest and South Florida Sports Unfiltered. So make sure you tune it in. I want to thank everybody that has been on with us here today on X, Twitch, Facebook, and of course on YouTube. If you're watching on anything other than YouTube, go over to the Stanley Media House Network, hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications, and make sure you go check out NoldOut87 on X. He's a good follow, and you'll enjoy it. Because you know why? Because every once in a while, you'll get this from him.
Talking Racing Now!
Talking racing now, the best show around.